Democracy.
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 How we doing, dear viewers, and welcome back to Reliable News. I'm your trusty hoaxman, Seamus Lead, and joined by me today, the fact fibber herself, Lude.
Thank you for the very kind introduction, Seamus. Our top story tonight, there's a new candidate who's throwing their hat into the ring during this presidential election season. Now, who is that new candidate, you may ask?
Me. My fellow Americans, I stand in front of you today with the opportunity to make a choice to decide a better future for our nation, a choice to reestablish our country as a powerhouse that it is within our nation, a choice to better the lives of each and every individual within our country, a choice to face falsities with 100% surmise, a choice to vote for a president with 100% selflessness. And I will not be making this venture alone. Lude will be my running mate during this presidential excursion, and we will be representing the Demrepublicat Party. Why don't you say a few words for the audience?
I'm with him.
Now it's time to get down to business, while I tell all of you about our benefictional decrees that I will be bringing to office when I assume it in January following my predicted landslide.
High numbers of unemployment and national debt have been steadily increasing over the past decade. To combat the issue, we will be implementing the chimpulus check.
The chimpulus check will be a means to weed out the weak and unmotivated from our nation by delivering a coked-up chimpanzee to the doorsteps of taxpayers. Upon defeating the ape in hand-to-hand combat, those will be rewarded with $1,200 and an additional $500 for any children that participate in the brawl.
The goal of this chimpulus check is to offer financial relief to individuals and families who may have been negatively impacted by the pop lockdown. And of course, to kill people with monkeys.
We have more than 1 million of these punch-out primates ready to deliver to you deprived poor souls. In fact, I was just on the phone with one of these mow-down monkeys, the Banandertaker, and he had this to say to the nation. This roughly translates to, give me blood, give me eat blood, give me blood, drink blood, give me kill you.
Now you may be thinking, how are we so knowledgeable about recent politics? Well, without further ado, let me introduce to our source of deception, red herrings, in the conspiracy corner.
Thank you so much, Day, for the introduction and the time of day to inform our youth about what's happening behind the scenes. Today, I'm going to be talking about the rise of cryptid activity. Recently, I've been following the sightings and attacks of a certain devilish cryptid known as the chupacabra. This dog-like creature is known for the consumption of domesticated animals, and I have reason to believe that it's been eating cats and dogs in the peaceful town of Springfield, Ohio. Oh, that's not all I have to say about cryptids. Just earlier this summer, Hosier was spotted at a music festival singing along with none other than Bigfoot. None other than Bigfoot. It is absurd. Somebody needs to put a stop to these overzealous creatures of the night. So, therefore, I am going to be starting a fundraiser called Damn Each and Every One of Them Back to Hell to get these dangerous, evil, scum of the earth creatures out of our country.
Oh, that could have been bad.
Well, we might as well continue with our mandates. When I become president, I will solve illegal immigration by making everybody in the world a U.S. citizen. No matter your longitude or latitude, you will be part of the greatest nation on the planet.
With this mandate in practice, illegal immigration will cease to exist, and every nation across the globe will become U.S. territory and will assimilate to U.S. customs. In fact, we've already had a head start, starting with help from Meghan Markle.
Upon the commencement of the American colonization across the globe, every pre-existing country will become a state within the nation. Now you may be wondering, Seamus, what will our U.S. flag look like then? Well, it'll look a little something like this.
Now that looks like a flag I want to be saluting to.
And now, dear viewers, I will be hitting the streets to campaign for your favorite presidential candidate and inspire the youth to vote. And I'm sure that they will all love the policies that I have to share with them. I am now out on the streets campaigning to get all of the youth of the world to vote for the best presidential candidate. Look at that. There's a youthful juvenile over there. Let's go influence them. How we doing, youth?
Good.
My name is Seamus Lead, and I am running for presidency here under the Democrat Party. Now, I have a few policies that I have in mind that I would love to share with you.
Okay.
All right, my first idea is that we are going to introduce the death penalty for petty crimes. If you shoplift, fender bender, death immediately. And that's not it. I feel like nowadays, when it comes to voting, there's a lot of people that, shouldn't be voting, if you get what I'm saying, So I am going to be taking away women's rights to vote. You guys hate the wage gap, don't you? The difference between what women are paid and what men are paid. Well, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make it so the wage gap is better. I'm gonna increase the wage gap where women are now gonna be paid less than double the amount that a man gets paid. I mean, can't we all agree on that? I'm finally gonna get rid of that big pile of trash in the ocean, or some may refer to as Staten Island. So, do I have your vote? Do I have your vote? Do I have your vote? What's that? Hey, you need to get back here! I'm running for president. Do I have the future of home top in front of you? You get back here! And so therefore, by giving up your basic human rights, we can put more money in the economy.
Yeah, that works.
Good.
That's
Yeah.
great.
Sweet. Sir, excuse me, sir. What is it, you douchebag? You're gonna like this one. Have you been seeing all the unions with the entertainment industry and all that?
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Well, I'm gonna make sure that those unions stop. I'm gonna put an end to them, and I'm gonna make unionizing illegal.
and they got mad at me.
Oh. What didn't they like?
Everything.
Well, did you tell them about all your policies?
Well, no. I didn't tell them about my ideas to introduce term limits to the Senate and the House of Representatives in order to gain new, fresh ideas from the youth, because it's a demographic that's underrepresented inside of those two parts of government. And also, I didn't tell them about my ideas to focus on the climate crisis, because the environment and the world, even outside of our nation, is really important, and we need to make sure that we put more resources to keeping the purity of our world sound.
Oh, that's really, I wasn't expecting.
And also to help stop violent crime rates throughout our country by making sure we focus on those neighborhoods that have the high crime rates, and make sure that we bring money and resources to those neighborhoods, along with programs for self-defense and proper gun control, in order to bring those rates down.
Well, those are all really good policies.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter anymore. I'm done. I hate this. I hate wanting to run for president. It's the worst. I hate it. I'm done.
No. Well, looks like it's just me. I'm the last candidate. The first female president. How exciting. So many young girls I'm going to inspire. So many changes to be made. I think this is a really good step forward for our country. I'm really, really... Okay. Results are in.